Hi, Rebecca. Can you hear me? I'm just waiting for people to show up. I didn't want to get on camera yet because I'm not doing anything but sort of meditating. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'll get on now. How are you? How's it going? Lorna, what are you doing up? Oh, it's Friday. That's right. Like, you need to be asleep. You're going to work. How are you? How are you doing? Have you been busy? Lori, oh wow, Lori. How are you? It's been a while. So good to hear you. I'm headed to sleep. Wanted to say hello and thank you for the daily. Oh, good. I'm so glad you like them. Be sure on the dailies to comment so that I know you're there. Okay, be sure to comment on the dailies. Good night, Ree. Oh, okay. I got you, Lorna. So, did everybody have a good day? Were you guys reminiscing a lot? Were like some old, wasn't bad stuff, just like reminiscing. Did you guys have that? Doing good. Staying over now instead of coming in early. Okay. Yeah, I found myself like really reminiscing and I went to look at the charts because I was like, what is going on? Okay, I don't see them until later, but I will try to remember to comment. Thank you, Ree. It just kind of helps me know who's watching and whether we should do this again, like whether I need to continue this. Because I love the dailies, honestly. It's so weird that the dailies have freed me up to do other things, but I love it. I love getting in y'all's like all of our energy coming together because I can feel y'all uh every day. It's like it's almost like I get to check in and see how y'all are doing too while we're like looking at the energy, right? And I find it helpful to like know how to navigate the certain energy so we work with it. I haven't received any notifications for dailies. Oh, Lori. So I will say that the notifications, I got a thing on my analytics and they've been at 22% now. So they were like at 10%. Now they're 22%. So they are pushing it out there. I've been retraining that algorithm. So if you go to my channel, Lori, and just look at the daily, just click on one, watch it, and then like it and make sure. I'm sure you're subscribed if you're subscribed, but the algorithm will know that you want those. So like try to do it that way. Okay, thanks, Lori. Yeah, but so yes, you guys said you were reminiscing too. Like it was a good thing. It was just reminding us of like it was different things. It wasn't like good or bad. I found it helpful because it kind of, we're in that Aries energy of identifying who we want to be in this next stage. Remember, we're ending Pisces. Venus ended Pisces, right? So we're like trying to identify who we want to be with spirituality, who we want to, what parts of us do we want to have, Venus, what parts of love, relationships, the physical abundance that comes around us, how much we want that, right? It was me too. Me too. That's so weird. Me too. Reminiscing on, oh my God, what do I do now from here? Better than before, but whole new level of need to do better. It's me though, Aquastar. When is it not some continual transformation thing? Okay. That brings up a good point because I have talked to two people that are thinking that same thing, kind of along the same thing. Yeah, yeah. So it's like what I was talking about with Venus and Neptune, and Saturn's about to come in there, right? So Venus, Neptune, Saturn, and because Saturn's a little bit harder, Saturn's going to come into Aries. He's going to like get really close to Neptune, not exact, but really close, and then he's going to retrograde back. Now, we also on May 4th, in 2 days, are going to have Pluto station retrograde, right? I'm saying all this for a reason. It's going to station retrograde, okay? He's going to stay at that for like a while, like a month, okay? So he's going really, 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 really slow. So we're in the areas of how Aries identify. What is my identity? So the reason I'm saying this is maybe that's why all of this is coming up, because what we used to be, we're not anymore. It will always be a part of us, right? But what we used to be, we're not anymore. And we're like today reminiscing and realizing that we're not there. But are there some parts from there that we want to take? Like the happy times, like how you felt when you were young and free and wild and all that stuff, or how you felt when you were, accomplishing things and doing things. Like, we're reminiscing so that we can identify what we want to be. Now, you said something interesting that brought this up. It's like, oh my God, um, you said better than before, but whole new level of need to do better. It's me though. When is it not some continual transformation thing? That's the thing, is it doesn't have to be a continual transformation thing. We have been in the habit for the last 10 years of transforming, of structures coming down, of um, always being uptight because we had to make sure, you know, and you're getting to see that there's some parts of you that isn't that anymore, and there's no need for that either, right? So remember, you are the creator, right? So if you are the creator, if your thought process is, I always have to transform, then that is going to be your focus, and that's what's going to come about. And what they're having us, our higher self, spirit, the other side, source, whatever you call that, is that, um, and this is what the 2019 whatever was for, is like to help us realize that there's not an, now I'm not saying things aren't coming to you, but I'm saying if you continue to think that that's who you are, then that's who you're bringing into this next phase. Does that make sense? Reminiscing, yeah. Good times back then. Wish I did better faster. No, you're telling yourself you're not enough. Do you realize that you're telling yourself you're not enough? If you're saying, I wish I did faster, better, I wish I did better faster, you're not giving yourself enough credit for where you've come, how far you've come, what you've done, the things you've accomplished, whether anybody saw them or not, the spaces that you know that you hold. So if your thought process and your feeling is, I wish I did better, I wish I did more, I wish I did it faster, then you're going to be striving the whole time. You have to get into this space of relaxation, and I mean that's a harsh word, hard word to come first, but it's this space of, I know I don't want to be here right now, but I'm okay being here right now. I know I have goals. I know I want my life to not be so hectic and so struggling and so Like, I know that, but you don't have to sit in that. And you don't have to tell yourself that all the time. You can remind yourself of what you've accomplished so far. Does that make sense? Hey, Polly, wow, you're up late. Hey, Cindy, second live here. Hi, Ashley. Welcome back. First house, end of Capricorn, all aqua, and sliver of Pisces. In your first house? Yeah. Capricorn and aqua. Oh, so you really have that aqua in between. You got like where I have Pisces. Thank you. So good to hear that. I want you to really like get this, Aqua Star. I want you to really understand. Like, remind yourself, you've done so much. You've been, here's the thing, we have been told for so long that we're not enough or we're too much. Calm down. You're not doing enough. Speak louder. No, you're speaking too loud. Do this. No, you're doing it that way. No, calm down. No, get more excited. No, why aren't you excited about this? No, calm down. Don't do that. That's too much. Like, that's what we're getting all the time. So it's like you're not. You feel, we all felt, if not, I mean, I don't feel that way in a lot of aspects, but there's still aspects that I'm working through, right? You are enough. I said this the other night, really late at night. This is why I'm not part of the spiritual community, because the spiritual community is part of that. You're not enough. You didn't study enough. You don't know enough. You're not talented enough. You don't have to give it. We've been told for so long that we're not enough. It's not right. We're not doing it right. Says who? We're doing it perfectly. That makes sense? You are not broken. You're not. You never were. You're never going to be. That's why I'm not in the spiritual community. I don't agree with it. You are enough. You are not broken. You are perfect in the life that you live. And that just happens to be here right now. Hi Dot. Love your daily reading. Thank you, Ashley. Will you do me a favor and please comment on my daily readings so that so that the algorithm gets it, so that I know that you're there, so that I know whose energy I'm feeling every day. Will you just leave me a quick comment? You guys can leave me an emoji or something. I don't really care, right? I love it. Dot leaves me a comment every day, and I love it because when I read your comments, I'm a medium. I do more than just read them. I can feel them, right? So I love it. Like it encourages me every day and it helps me to know that I'm doing the thing that I want and you guys want too. So if you guys could remember to like and comment, give me a comment. Okay? Holly, that's so strange that you're up tonight. Thank you. That helps get into the different vibration way of thinking, being, right? Yeah. So all of you, I'm not telling you anything new. I'm going to help you remember. That's what I'm doing. Because you're not broken. There isn't anything wrong. You've always been this. You're just at this time when I'm talking about the stars and like Aries, what are you wanting in this next phase? Because we're Aries, first of the chart, the baby of the chart. We're going to have to go all around the chart again to Pisces, right? But these bigger planets tells us that we're ending bigger phases. And when we go to Aries, Neptune going into Aries is asking us, what part of your wholeness that comes from your higher self, your wholeness, in this next stage of life, what part of the spirituality do you want to bring forth to identify as? That's what Neptune and Aries is doing. Venus coming into Aries. What part of you wants to identify with relationships, with boundaries, with resources, with money, with what part of you wants to make that physical to have the to help you feel safe, secure, and stable. Make sense? That's Venus. Okay? That's Venus coming into Aries is asking. It's not saying you have to be something. I'm telling you, remember who you are. You already know. Remember who you are. You're just going to take parts of you. And again, Pluto's in my 12th house. He's been working in my 12th house. We'll be there for another 10 years, right? So I'm understanding that because we're not broken, because we're not missing anything, we're just going to release what we no longer need. You no longer need to be a fighter. You no longer need to be a warrior. You no longer need to be that. You can, in your daily life, be abundant, be happy, be peaceful. This part that you no longer need is not going to completely be away and go away from you. It's a part that can come and be with you when you need it. If something comes about, you've already done this. So you know, oh, I see that happening. Here comes my warrior part. Does that make sense to you guys? You're just going to remember. That's what we're all doing. We're all remembering who we truly are and want to. It's almost like you're putting on the suit. You're putting on this suit for this time, for this next phase. You're welcome. Yesterday, Knight of Swords was the message you said during the reading for me. Yeah, thank you, Dot. We have been under some horrific storms, lost power, etc., nor much sleep. These few nights, Chance and I are worn out. Oh, wow. Advocating now for my value. Exactly. What is your value? What do you because what you valued in that old space that's no longer here, that's a different value system, right? You've learned since then and you want to value something else. That's what Venus and Aries is asking you. What do you want to value? How do you want to value? What, with all of your experience and your knowledge and your wisdom on this earth so far, how do you want to value? What do you want to value? Right? I'm so glad that y'all are liking the dailies because I really love the daily. I'm so glad y'all are liking the daily. I really love them. I'm sorry, my camera's here and I'm looking here. Um, but you really do. Now, Saturn's about to come in too. He's going to get close to Neptune. And you know, Saturn, that's Daddy Saturn. He's been working in Pisces. He is now going to step into Aries. And then he's going to go back into Pisces. He's going to retrograde. So I'm just warning you. It's not even a warning. It's just letting you know. When Saturn goes into Aries, he's going to be asking the same question. What do you want to manifest? You've been working in Pisces with me the whole time. I saw all your dreams. I saw all the other realms. They come through me. What do you want? What are you willing to, what is Aries? Take action, right? What are you willing to take action for to have these dreams that are in the ether, that are around you, that are part of you and your whole self? What do you want to bring down? What action are you willing to take to make this physical? That's what, and he's just going to step into Aries for a little bit. And think about it. Neptune, the other realms, the no veil, there's no wall, there's nothing. Here comes Saturn with Neptune talking, and you deciding and taking an action, because remember, that's their language to you, your language to them. In Aries, if I take an action this way, you better believe Neptune and Saturn are going to be right there helping you. So, manifestation, manifestation. So, if you get a manifestation, then what's going to happen is it's going to retrograde back to make sure that you want that, because you've never had that before. You took the action, you were bold, you've worked in Pisces, you closed everything out, you're reminiscing right now, we're all reminiscing. What do I want to bring forth with me? That's what part of the reminiscing is. I felt that. Oh, I want to feel that again. Or I felt that and I don't want to feel that again, right? With the 12th house transit, so your Aries is 12th house. It's going to come where you can't see it. You have to use your other senses. Okay? So, in the 12th house, if you've got Aries in the 12th house, where Aries in another house, you can see it coming to you, you're not going to see it till it's there. Or you may sense it, or you may not, um, you'll sense it, but some of you may sense it and then be like, I really don't know what to do with this. And then you get a dream that gives you the answer, or you get a synchronicity that gives you the answer, or if you're empathic, you can feel it. Yeah. So I know about the 12th house as much as I know about the 12th house, right? But because for me, at first it was like, I don't want to have Pluto in the 12th house. Like, why do I have to go through that, right? But Pluto in the 12th house, Pluto is bringing from the other world, bringing what's underneath into the surface. So it's allowing me to see things in a way that people who don't have their 12th house active be able to see it and translate it to you, right? So the ninth house is where you learn the modalities. The 12th house is where you use them to go into those other realms. That makes sense? 12th house, Neptune, Pisces, and then Pluto brings the underworld up, brings it to the surface. That's why with Pluto, all of the stuff is coming out, right? A lot of people have a hard time understanding the 12th house. I'm understanding it. Pluto is teaching me about the 12th house. Yeah. So far, what I've gotten since Pluto's been in my 12th house for, I don't know, 5 years, 6 years, maybe 7 years. Yeah, he's been in my 12th house a long time because I have Capricorn in the 12th house and then it turns into Aquarius, right? So Pluto's been in Capricorn and then he went to Aquarius. He's still in my 12th house. He's going to be in my 12th house for another year. I get a long 12th house with him. But I think at first I was afraid and I was mad and I didn't want to have it. But now I see it as me understanding it so much more deeply, and I don't know that anybody else is understanding it this way. I'm not saying they're wrong or they're dumb or they're not. I'm just saying I've really delved into that, right? Um, because I've learned. Pluto's taught me use your abilities in your 12th house. That's what they're for. Your connection to the other realms, right? Um, where the ninth house is where you want to learn it, right? Your modalities. So if you happen to be psychic, you want to learn about being more psychic in that ninth house. You learn a modality, hypnosis, astrology, tarot, mediumship, all of that. Energy healing, prana, um, healing touch, Reiki, all of that is learned in the ninth house. Okay. And then you use it to connect through your 12th house. Your 12th house is not, you can't see it. It's the blind spot for you, for all of us. Now, for me, because of my perception and my understanding, I have a belief system coming from the ninth house that people come in front of you to mirror you. There is something when somebody comes in front of me that I'm wanting to understand and experience. And they will give you clues as to what you cannot see. Okay? And that's why I'm saying you may not see it unless you're looking for it, but I'm looking for it. I'm using my other abilities when I have that understanding, that belief from me, what I've learned through all of my stuff, that people for me come to mirror me as I do for them. That makes sense? So, I'm saying that because if that's your belief system, then use that to understand what you can't, your blind spot, what you can't see. Yeah, I'm just saying Pluto because Pluto is bringing all this knowledge to the surface for me, right? He helped me understand structures. He's helping me understand the deeper meaning of the 12th house itself, the deeper meaning of Aquarius, the deeper meaning of Capricorn, the deeper meaning of himself. Because I get to, all of us, whoever, gets to go deeper, right? Now, I have a ninth house Scorpio, which is the original Pluto Scorpio, right? I have the ninth house Scorpio that can go deep. So I already can go deep with things. But I also have Neptune in my chart in the ninth house. So not only can I go deep, there are no walls, there's no veil there. That's why I understand these things so deeply, right? But this is not my first life doing it either. Does that make sense? Like that's why these modalities come so easily to me because I can really go deep and there's nothing holding me back. It's Neptune there. It's all open. I can go as deep as I want to go. That's why when Dot said when I was doing the astrology tarot, blah blah blah, those that they took a long time, but I can go that deep, right? So I'm just telling you about my chart because it gives you an understanding. But everybody has their talents. Everybody. Again, you're not broken. You're not less than. Okay. Thank you, Cindy. That makes sense. She has both Pisces and Aries in the 12th house. Oh, well, then she can step into her. So that 12th house is Pisces first or is Aries? Oh, duh. She's learning to trust herself. Yeah, yeah. Because she has Aries in there, whatever she gets, she has to take action. Okay? So whatever Pisces shows her, because it's the ruler of her house, and that's a good ruler. That's like no bounds either, right? That's a Piscean, original Piscean house, right? But to get things through, she's got to trust herself and take action. Don't know where Pluto is in my house. Don't know all my houses. That's okay. That's cool, ninth house. Yes, I have Pluto now in my first. Oh, Ashley, you've been through it. Whew. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh. So, Ashley, did you see my Pluto series? I haven't finished it because I'm still learning, right? Like, I know about Pluto, but I know what everybody else has taught me about Pluto, right? I read the books, blah, 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 da, da, da. I want to know. So, it's been put on halt and something will come up when I'm ready to do the next house, right? But we have 19 years for me to finish this series. It's not going to take that long, hopefully. But anyway, the first, if you look at the 12th house, I have a series that I did the 12th house and I did the first house so that you can understand. The transit, I have that on there too, but you can find your Pluto and then see if I've done your house, and I go deep to help you understand what's going on in that house, right? Yeah, I'm thinking because she said Pluto now in my first, so I'm thinking that's the transit. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But at the end of each video that has the um natal Pluto in that, if you have a natal Pluto in the 12th house, at the end of that video I do the transit of the 12th house and the transit of the first house in the first house video. Mm. What time is it? Ugh. What time is it over there, Dot? It's like 6 or 7 a.m., right? Am I correct? It is liberating. Yeah. Oh, it's 7. Okay. Need to go to work. I know. You know what? So do you take the train? Because I think of you taking the train. Love your perspective. Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, I'm really trying to. So I have to work with that South Node Virgo, right? So I'm really trying to like, how do I say this? I'm really trying to like, because some of y'all want to learn astrology, but the others of you don't want to learn. You just, and that's okay. I don't, I mean, either way, it's not bothering me. I just want to be able to like give it to you, translate it, because that's my job as a media. I translate, right? I translate concepts. I translate people from the other side. I translate beings from other dimensions. I translate. I'm the translator, right? That's awesome. So I'm trying to do astrology where it's not so technical. And because I'm a medium, I get to like experience these planets deeply as they have this character and personality, right? But here's the thing, that Pluto is part of me, just like that Pluto is part of you, right? So again, you're not broken. There's nothing wrong when I translate it to where you can understand it. You're just going to remember. I'm not here to teach you anything you don't know. I'm just here to remind you. Thank you, Dot. Oh, Dot, before you go, let me pull a card for you. Dot. Good. Do you have a question, Dot? I know you've been watching my daily, but you want to be a little selfish today and ask a question? Because you never are selfish. You're always so giving. You come and you watch every one of my videos. So I know a lot of you did this, but Dot especially, because her name kept coming up when I wasn't doing YouTube. She was watching my videos because I would get notifications that she was watching my videos. Like, I was just talking about you today, too. I was like, wow. Like, that was part of the reminiscing, is that I was like, I've had these friends, this group for so long. Like, even Dot was like, when I didn't want to talk to anybody and I was so mad at the world, she was still there watching my videos. Isn't that crazy? But I gotta catch some sleep when I can. All right, Polly, thank you for coming in and holding space. Message from Spirit, anything that comes through, please and thank you. You're so welcome. Absolutely. What words of encouragement and maybe a little gift can Dot see today to help her in her spirit, to help her understand and remember who she is, to help her really anchor her life like she wants? What is that, Spirit? What is that? Mm. Ooh, it's right there. And it's two, it's not one. All right. Wow. You have the. Ooh. Ooh, that glare is bad. Look at that. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Is there something that you've been going for or waiting for? Or this is something very grounding. This is something very like, it's going to show you that you can relax. It's going to show you that your faith has come through. It's going to show you that, and this is not anything that you've actually required. It's almost like you have so much faith in how the universe works, in your higher self, in God, source, whatever you call that, that you want it, but you've never really asked for it to be in that space. And this is something to help you realize where you're headed. That's okay, Rebecca. Does this make sense? Because then you have the justice. Are you waiting for something? Because it looks like you're going to get it. Does that make sense? Okay. Um, you have the justice, so something's going to go your way. But because this is a Pentacles and it's the nine, it's like, yes, want to get to this Nine of Pentacles in work so I can realize you're about to get it. Is that something that you've truly like? Because I asked for something that you hadn't asked for. I had asked for something that only you would know, like to settle your soul so that, and I want physical, right? What's going to make you physically safe, secure, and stable and relax, right? They gave me the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is that space where you've done all the hard work and now you get to just relax and have it come in. And then I have the Justice. So if you're like looking at a position or has somebody approached you at a, I don't even feel like it's just work though. I'm gonna say inheritance too. Like I'm feeling this card is way more than just like you're gonna get your justice, you know? Like it's here. It's not even gonna get, it's like it's here. But I feel like it's way more than you even realize. Like you're like, yeah, I've worked hard and I want to get to this space, right? Like you understand that. This is something extra. Yes, next level as it's hard work and I'm trying to maneuver maneuver it to have more comfort. You're doing the right thing, but the universe is going to show you how you're doing the right thing. It's not just I'm so sorry. Hold on just a second. There you go. So it looks like you've adapted just enough, and then almost like I'm seeing like, how do I say that? I'm seeing like you walk in a room and you adapt to the room, but then your vibration is so different that you were able to transmute and have them maneuver to you. So I'm seeing that with life. Like you're actually changing, transmuting, where you went into, I hope this is making sense, where you went into a space and sort of transmuted and brought that space to you. Does that make sense? Like like it was the, okay, good. So that's going to happen to you if it hasn't already. Yeah. I'm saying because I'm hearing like it's now. It's in you now. But this is something that you needed for your heart. This is something that you hadn't. You asked for it, but you asked for it timidly. And this is why I'm working on you guys with a lot of like the manifestation. And Saturn's coming, remember. So I'm feeling like, hold on, I'm seeing a lot of things, so I'm trying to get focused. Like I told you guys the other day, stop asking. Remember when I said that when we had our private membership? Uh, when I went live for you guys for my members, and I said stop asking the universe, command it. Command it. Okay? It looks like you have, and it looks like it's here. And then I'm hearing, and that's it. Yeah. Well, you did it. It looks like you did it. I know you did it. Okay. Yay, I finally got to give you a card or two. Dot will come in and then she has to leave, and Rebecca's next because Rebecca has to leave too, right? Rebecca, or are you not working? You're so welcome, Dot. I love you dearly. Have a great day. You got this. Yeah, it's already yours. You got this. It's supposed to be sunny today. It was sunny today in my place, and I don't like that. It got up to 68, and the day before it got up to 75, and I thought I was gonna die. Like, I just do not want the heat at all. Thanks, Cindy. I'd love a card. Okay, perfect. So, in Rebecca's soul, with her ego involved, what words can we give her? Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. I know to you guys, 75 is a lot. What is that, like 32 in Celsius? Or 28? Is it 28 or 32? It's somewhere through there. But yeah, I'm like acting like y'all. Like 75 is just too much for me. I don't want it. Okay. About 30. Yeah. We had 28 Celsius on Wednesday, which is very random for early May. Yeah. Again, like it went up and then today it was 67 or 68. So, and that's Fahrenheit, sorry. Um, and that's like, that's my breaking point. Like, what can we tell? Ooh. Rebecca, are you working on the manifestation part too? Because you have the magician. So I'm hearing this is words of encouragement for you that you have it within you. You know what, Rebecca? Why do you, what sign are you? I forgot. Because I'm seeing that you know magic and that you see magic and that you, like, it's not like you don't believe magic, but you believe magic is outside of you, right? You don't realize you are magic. Like, I've seen you analyze it instead of feeling it. I am working on some projects, Aries Sun. Taurus moon, Scorpio rising. Oh, gotcha. I'm big on magic. But that's the thing, and you got the Aries and the Taurus. That's why, because I'm seeing like you know it, like you have a knowing of it, right? Not just a belief, but for some reason you're working on it like it's outside of you. When you need to work on it, the Magician, you have everything you need. Sorry, I'm looking over here. I keep looking over here. You have everything that you need within you. Like you will remember how to do it a certain way to have it done and open up your heart at the right time, as well as open up your mind, as well as integrate that with your soul. Okay. So this is words of encouragement that, because I'm seeing you, how do I say this? Like I'm seeing you, you'll get big in your energy and you remember, and then you're like, am I doing it right? Are you doing that? Like it's almost too easy for you and you don't believe it. And it's almost like, who am I to be this big and do this? Does that make sense to you? That makes sense to you? Let me say it another way. It's like you're making it mechanical. Like you're doing the steps and keeping your heart guarded. Yeah, I shrink real quick, but it's because of the reaction I've had before in life. Oh, yeah. Good night, you all. I'll see you guys all again. Night, Ashley. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, yeah. So I need you to. I'm asking how to do this for you. There's a lot of spinning plates in my life. So I think honestly, I'm just overwhelmed. Also being triggered because there's a family situation going on. Well, the also that's also the Magician. Because I see you finagling and you're doing the right thing. I'll pick another card. Let's see. What can't she see? Ready? What can't you see? That there is going to be some separation. You kind of had a feeling about this, but that there is some separation. And we don't have to bring out what's going on with your family situation, but there is separation going on. That's what you can't see. What you can't see is the pain that they don't show you. But here's the thing, you can feel it. Yeah. Yeah, and it's not going to be an easy thing. It's not. Because you see the tears, and that's you walking away. It's so I feel safe being big in the kind run. Yeah, good. Now, I need you to, I need you to anchor your bigness. I need you to, you couldn't do it if it wasn't you. That's who you are. You're big. Your energy's big, right? You just have to remember that. Yeah, in the long run. Okay. It's so I feel safe being big in the I get it. I know exactly what you're talking about. I get it. So with the Aries side and the Taurus side, the Taurus wants to go slow about it, but the Aries is ready to take that action. And the Scorpio knows. The Scorpio knows. Okay? I need you to go in front of the mirror. I'm hearing you need to go in front of the mirror and you need to look in your eyes and say, I am this. This is who I've always been. I am this big. Who are you? You're Rebecca. Your energy is big. You would not know me if your energy wasn't big. You would not know me. You know how I science. Okay? Science has shown us like attracts like. Okay? There's no way you're small. There's no way. Now you just have to own it. And to do that, you have to practice it and remember it. And you have an Aries side, and your Aries side, with everything transitioning or transiting, your Aries right now is saying, from this point on, what do I want to be? How do I want to identify spiritually? How do I want to identify in love and relationships and abundance and what I have in the physical world to make me safe, secure, and stable? Then here comes Saturn. What are you going to bring down from the other realms? Thanks, Cindy. I'll do that. I've done some mirror work. Oh, that's why I'm getting that you have to get in the mirror. I've done some mirror work. I do need to work on anchoring it. I'm dilly-dallying. Well, that's the Taurus that's like holding you back to make sure you're doing it. Right. Right? I think it scares me. Yeah, to be big. Is the pain I'm feeling. Is it not mine? It's always been yours. It's always been yours. It's always been yours. You've always been big. You've been told by everybody that it's not right to be big, that it's not right to have an opinion, that it's not right to be too loud, that it's not right to go against your culture, against your society. It's not right. But you, that Scorpio side and the Aries side and the Taurus side, I'm hearing all three, know that that's incorrect. I guess when I walk away, I assume that it hurts me more than everyone else. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, the Scorpio side. I'm sorry, I didn't read that other correctly. I think it scares me to be big. Is the pain I'm feeling, is it not mine? The pain you're feeling is both. Because you have the Scorpio where you can sense theirs, right? So you have that empathic part that you can sense theirs. Now, you've been with me long enough to understand the difference between your energy and their energy, right? Right. I'm just trying to, so I guess when I walk away, I assume that it hurts me more than it hurts than everyone else. So let me ask you this question. Does that make a difference that it hurts you more than everyone else? I was thinking about the situation a lot yesterday out of the blue, and I could sense it was because I was heavy on their mind. Yeah. So when you said you're assuming because you can feel it, is that what changed you? Not really, but I guess it's just going over old ground of confirming my beliefs that perfect. Perfect. That's what you're doing. But it doesn't really matter. I just have to focus on myself. No, no. That's the lie they've told us. Oh, it doesn't matter. That's the BS you get from the community I was talking about earlier, right? Oh, it's love and light. Oh, I gotta be okay. I'm the more evolved. I gotta understand. That's all BS. I've told y'all that. We're not doing that. So when you're telling me that it doesn't really matter, it does really matter. Otherwise, you wouldn't bring it up. So honor yourself, honor your feelings, honor your thought and what gave you that conclusion, and say it does hurt. It does bother me. It does matter. And then ask why. Why does it matter? Why is it bothering me? Yeah, big hug, Rebecca. But here's the thing, Rebecca. Some people just can't go where you're going. They can't go where you're going. That's a different vibration. You're used to holding space for them. Scorpios are so good about that. You're used to holding space for them. That's not needed anymore. If it was needed, you would continue to do it and there wouldn't be a contradiction in it. There's a contradiction in it because your soul's telling you it's time to move forward. Remember, I said to you guys, we don't need to fix. You don't need to fix everybody. You don't need to make the extra excuses and allow them to treat you that way. That's the old us, and that was needed at that time. We are trying to identify into something new for this earth and this avatar in this life, not new to our soul. That's true. In the part I've always gone back and shrunk myself because it's familiar. This time I'm doing it different and choosing myself despite not knowing where I'll end up. But that's the exciting, beautiful part, is not knowing exactly where you'll end up. You have a direction though, and you've been through so much that you know you're going to be okay. More than okay. Because you can trust yourself to make the decisions for you now and not have to shrink. It's scary, but it's time. I can't always know what's on the other side. No, you can know what's on the other side. As soon as you're ready to see it and feel it, you can know what's on the other side. You may not be able to feel the whole thing because you haven't decided yet. You hadn't formed it yet. Yeah, very liberating. A lot of us, it is going to be liberating. Especially you guys that have fourth house stuff going, transits or fourth house in your natal. Liberation. It's time to bring your true self through. We get to do that, everybody else that doesn't have the fourth house stuff, but we get to do it because Aries is leading us that way too. Liberating, right? Thank you for all your help and perspective over the years. It has helped me and made me feel so supportive. I I'm glad. I'm honored that I get to help you, remind you of who you are. I'm honored for all of you. I mean, you guys can't see everything I see. You can one day, you can when you can, right? But when I see, I'm like, it's such a exciting privilege and honor to be able to physically in this life as different avatars meeting each other again. We've always known each other. The magician. What I'm seeing with this magician, Rebecca, is that you know, some part of you knows that you're the magician. Um, yeah, some part of you knows that you're the magician, and it's almost like I see you coming out on stage as a magician, and then going backstage again because you're like, I don't know if I'm ready to be the magician, but you've always been the magician. So you like step into it and step back, and step into it and step back. Remember, all of us, for all of us, not only are you having to transmute all this, becoming more aware of who you were, are, have been, will be, right, in this life, but you are also unprogramming your DNA, your lineage. Like, don't forget about that. As you're doing this, you're unprogramming. So it's not easy for us. It's not. Yeah, I know. And that's why Pluto can get so devastating because he will take it away until you finally grab it and are like, F that, I'm doing this. We felt so little for such a long time. Yeah, I know. Which is another reason why I came back to YouTube. Because I'm like, no, we're not doing this. No. We're not going to stay little. We're not going to stay where we think we're broken. We're not going to stay. That's not what this energy is. That's not who we are. And if I can remind them in some way. So aside from mirror work, is there anything else I can do to anchor in my bigness? Yeah, so I would say no. The only thing they're telling me right now is just for you to do that mirror work first. Because I was almost going to tell you, if that Aries wants to like do an action, it can be a little one because it doesn't want to scare the Taurus part of you. Um, yeah. Okay. So when you're doing your mirror work, I'm seeing they're telling me so I've said this already. You need to look and it's like a remembrance. It's like you're remembering. You were never lost. You were never little. You were never too much or not enough. It's from within. And the way to like bring it out is for you to like look in the mirror and remember who you are. It will come. You're wanting to do a step and it's not, you can, which is why you're going to go in the mirror, right? But like you'll begin to remember. That's what they're showing me. You'll begin to remember. You're already doing it. They're also telling me by walking away, that's doing it too. That's a big part of it. And you're going to remember. All right. So before I go, so for whoever, okay, got it. Yeah. I'll do it right when I get off this slide. Thank you. Yeah. And you don't have to just do it once. Just keep looking. You're going to remember. You're going to remember. Keep looking. So for all of us, the big energy for us today, as we've listened to this, as we've listened to the teacher, as we've listened to my nonsense, what can we all go for? And for those of you watching later, this is for you too. Let's see what comes out. This is a message for all who's watching. Y'all need to breathe. This is tight. There we go. Relax. You've done all you can right now. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be. The remembering, the reminiscing, the say y'all are like y'all are taking the actions that you need to take. And when you don't take the actions that you need to take, you already know that you're not taking the actions you need to take. And so you just take them at that time. Okay? You have like how many times does this card come up? The Four of Swords is really trying to tell us something. The Four of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Swords is really trying to tell us something. This Four of Swords is telling us you have everything. If you remember that who you are, that you are big, why would you need to have anxiety about it? Why would you need to be angry? Why would you, if you understand, how do I say this? If you understand that life flows through you, that life is not just happening to you, that you are maneuvering life, that realities rearrange around you as you move through life. Who cares about the end? That's not, it's the journey. It's the watching the magic happen. It's the having the people come in front of you. It's the happy times that you're going to have, or already had, or will, or are having. It's the, I hope I'm saying this right. You can relax in yourself knowing that you have all these swords. You see the sword in his hand? He's not awake with anxiety and trying to figure it out. He is not trying to figure it out. He's got the swords behind him that are glowing, that are light, that are, if he can't see in the darkness, he pulls from those swords. He lays with his sword because he knows he's ready at any time. But he doesn't have to stay in anxiety and wonder. He knows, right? Now, can you remember all of that all at once? Probably you don't want to, right? So this part of our journey all together is remembering. And like you said, I can't see the end or where I'm going. You can see a direction. You sense it, you feel it. You're a Scorpio for that reason. And you're a Taurus. So you're a Scorpio for that reason, Rebecca. You're an Aries so that you know to take the action and move in that direction. And you're a Taurus so that you learn how to anchor it and make that become your reality. But if you're not trusting yourself, and I know it's hard because we've been like from all directions, right? But you've been through enough to know to trust yourself. And when you need to pick up a sword, you will. Just like you're doing now. It's one of the hardest things that you're going to have to do, but you're going to do it because you know to do it. And as you become like that vibration, let me try to give it to you in a scientific way. That vibration of your ending of your dream of where you want to go, right? Of like, I can't see it. You can't see it because you're in a different vibration. Your vibration, your frequency, and that whole vibration is where people tell you you're small. If you're small because you've been told that and you acclimated to that, no, that's this. Your dream is a different reality. It's a different dimension. From this dimension, you cannot see here. As you walk away, as you make your choices, as you do your mirror work, it will become clear. Does that make better sense to everybody? It looks different to me when you say it like that. Yeah. In your whole self, you can see through dimensions. In this avatar, in your meat suit, in your life, we have to work through this. We have to, like, we can't see physically with our eyes. It goes to our brain that translates that. We can't. But your soul knows. But as you take those actions and do those things, you'll get to this where you're going to see it clearly. And all you have to do to start right now, two things: walk away, work on the mirror, and being bigger. Because as you're working on who you truly are, you're going to be able to see this. Got it? All right. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining. For those of you that are going to watch later, please consider subscribing. If you like what you see, if I helped you in any way, um, yeah, put your notifications on so we can connect. Good. Good. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. I'm going night-night. It's 12 o'clock here. It's midnight here. So, I love you dearly. Love you, love you, love you. Bye.